Okay, today we're here with the co-producer extraordinaire Meaghan Cursons, who's just going to give us a little bit of an update as to how the festival's going so far today.
It's going beautifully. We're standing outside the Comox Valley Head Injury Society. They did a simulated head injury booth here today, but they're also doing music and art. It's been quiet on my phone in terms of people calling, so somehow magically 14 venues and all these things are happening, and they're happening fluidly, and that's because I think it's ultimately a participatory engagement festival, and so all these wonderful creative people are taking responsibility for each of their creative spaces and making wonderful things happen. And people wonder why we do it in the alleys instead of like on the main street, but it's really neat to move into this sort of industrial or off-grid space and fill it up with creative activity. It's amazing.
And what has been your most favorite memory or your favorite piece so far this year?
Oh my goodness, what has been my favorite so far? Let me think about this. I think coming out this morning onto Duncan Avenue and seeing Axe Caparero up there and all the families on the street, and we tightened up the footprint this year. We decided to pull it in and really densify the footprint, and then we'll expand the edges again if we decide to. So what I'm loving is the critical mass. I'm loving that people are bumping into each other, that there's traffic jams of humans in the alley. I'm loving that there's so many people that came from Victoria and Duncan and Nanaimo to come and be part of this weekend. So I'm loving that. I'm loving that we're not done yet. I'm loving that so many people are willing to be part of a barrier-free cultural adventure and say that everyone has a right to engage in the cultural life of their community, and that activities that are not open to the widest spectrum of people, be it income or background or ability, are neither radical nor revolutionary. And what we want to do is stuff that changes communities. So I'm just so delighted other people are willing to come and do that with us.
That's awesome. So you talk about lots of people coming in from all over the island. Are your vendors also from all over the island?
Most of the vendors are regional. Okay. Yeah, we could expand that over time. It's we're not vending is a secondary thing to our event, but we really found that there's incredible creative crafters that wanted to be part of it. So at first we were like, we don't want to have any commercial activity, but then we realized there was these incredible vendors that wanted the opportunity. So no, the Comox Valley is filled with creatives, but what we find is we're able to create a space for some vendors that don't fit in traditional vendor markets. So there's a few things that are a little edgy and a little different, and we're like, bring it on, we're welcome. They have this Karen Day with her box that says, warning, parental guidance advised before you look in the button box. And I'm like, yes!
That's so awesome.
So mostly regional, but the artists are from all over the island, Powell River, Sunshine Coast, and Vancouver.
Awesome.
And they all come for travel expenses, food, and love.
Wonderful. Great, thanks, Meaghan.
Thank you.
It's Elevate the Arts 2016.